10 fragrances for around $20. Most people in this world have had to learn what the value of $1 is and be in different spaces in your fragrance journey where you want the best affordability and the best buck, right? The best bang for your buck, just not a bad request. And luckily, there are some wonderful, wonderful fragrances out there that you can do just that. And you get a whole lot for what you put in. So we've been talking about 10 of these, and not only the fragrances themselves, but also the brands. I'll talk as we go through them, but number one, I have from Versace, the third most purchased fragrance on Amazon, which I think is kind of wild, but this is the Dreamer. Never been a huge fan of this fragrance. It's very powdery, mature, complex fragrance. Would be befitting somebody from 20s to death, as old as you get. It's a good fragrance. It's a really good fragrance. If you can't find it for $20, then go to another website, because these sell for $20 to $25, and you get yourself a pretty good designer fragrance. So that's number one. I should mention too, this is in no particular order. And number two, if you are new to the game, or just haven't experienced Halloween yet, you need to. Some of these fragrances are a little bit more than 20. Some of them are right there. There's 7 or 8. I don't remember. I have them all, except for one that was discontinued. That was Tattoo, I think. And most of these fragrances, I would venture to say, are not colognes, but there are a couple. Halloween is not. Halloween borrows a lot from Paco Rabanne line, so some have said it resembles like the 1 million DNA, but that's the original Halloween Man. This is the X. Halloween Man X has a coffee note in it. It's really good. Rock On Mystery. Shot Hero. And I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Rock On, Hero, Shot, Mystery. I'm missing one. Halloween and X. And maybe the other one just wasn't that impressive. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. But if you can't find something in this list, if you can't find something that you like from Halloween, then you're kind of doomed, I think, just because everything that they put out is so different. They put out a rich, complex fragrance, then they put out a fun fragrance, and so on and so forth. So, if you have not checked out Halloween, check it out. Go look at some of the reviews, see what the notes are, and for $20 or $30, I mean, you can literally buy the entire collection of Halloween and be set for any season and be good for a long, long time. So Halloween, 100%. Next. This next one is from the House of Armaf, and this is actually nothing but clones. This particular line, and this line is Club de Nuit. Now I just grabbed one. I have almost all of them. This is Club de Nuit's Intense, and the reason why I grabbed this is because this is the one that I would most recommend. Now this is the Parfum. You're not going to get the Parfum for 20 something dollars, but the EDT you will. So grab that. It's a clone of Aventus. Untold is a clone of Baccarat. Sillage is a clone of Silver Mountain Water. Milestone is a clone of Melissium. So on and so forth. The projection, the performance is way above what it should be for a $20 to $30 fragrance. It's on another level. It really is. It's boxy, gaudy, fingerprint magnet bottles, but you know what? It's what your mom always told you, right? It's what's on the inside that counts. That's what we're going with. So, while I'm in the same area of Armaf, I'll tell you another fragrance line that I really like of theirs, and more clones, I guess, and it's the Odyssey series. So this is my first. This is actually a 6.7. It's a 200 ml, and this is actually under $30. I got this big boy. This was inspired heavily by Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. I'm not necessarily saying this is the one that you should get. I'm saying you should go check out their line. This is a good one. This is a sort of a tobacco, depth, complexity, masculine date night, leathery vibes, you know, and it's good. But so is Odyssey White, which is cloning the most wanted, stronger with you kind of fragrances, and Mandarin Sky, which is a clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal, and they're just really good. They're really good bang for your buck, and all of them I think are under 30, with the exception of maybe a new one or two that might not be. Next. Up next, from the house of Lattafa, which is the best clone house in my opinion. This is from the house of Fakar. There's 3 of these. I think there's only 3 of these. This is gold. This is a clone of 1 Millions Parfum. The fragrance is good, sweet, beautifully sweet, playful, energetic. Really good, really good. Performance is good. Sillage is good. The black one is a clone of Y, which takes Y and improves its performance and its projection. Y was not known for its performance or projection, and La Entité by Givenchy, and I have all of them. Very happy to have them, and this is one of the best bangs you will get for $200. $200. Wow, that changed quickly. If we're going $200, I'm gonna start talking about this. That changes things. $20. I will say there's a big jump from like $10 to $20, and then another big jump from like 20 to 70, and then that jump from 70 to 200 and 400 and $600 fragrances is a lot less noticeable in quality. You can only make things so high quality, in other words. Next, this is a really good fragrance, but it's also indicative of a line that you should be aware of. It's a niche house, and this particular one, it's by Lalique, White and Black, and this is the designer house you should familiarize yourself with, because they're heavy hitters. Encre Noir being one of them. Lalique White is a version of that was cloned by Parfums de Marley's Galloway, and this fragrance resembles a sweeter version of a Leighton, which those are $200 plus fragrances, $200 plus fragrances. Lalique also gets subcontracted out to do designer fragrances as well. So one of my favorite fragrances, Brioni Intense, Lalique makes. So $20-$30 goes a long way with Lalique, and that's also a great fragrance as well. Getting back to Lattafa, we have a line that they have called Bidet Al Oud line now. I don't know if I would recommend any of those other than this one. Sublime is okay, but this is from Bidet Al Oud, and this is one of those fragrances that has never come back as a complaint. It's people love it. It's pineapple brulee, so very sweet opening pineapple gourmand. Unlike Aventus style citrus, it's rich and complex and gourmandy, which is dessert food-esque. Really good. Another thing about this is its performance. Projection is almost second to none, and one or two of these will do you. Sublime is okay. That's an apple fragrance, and then the other ones, though, Amethyst I don't like, and then I don't remember what the Take it or leave that one. This is the one. And unfortunately, it's the most expensive, but you can still find it under $30 for 20 something. So. The last Lattafa that I have here is, everyone should have seen this coming. This is Kamrah, Qahwa. Both Kamrahs are incredible. Voted best unisex fragrance. You're talking about $20 to $30. The weirdest thing, because I bought Qahwa at, it's like $40 when it came out, and now it's like 25, and I'm like, that's not how it works. As things get more popular, they should be more expensive, but they're not. They're actually coming down in price. And these are heavily inspired by Killian's Angel Share. I would not say that they're clones just because they differ quite a bit, but it's boozy, it's rich, it's complex. This one in particular has coffee and kind of sweet, and I kind of compared it to a mixture of Angel Share and apple brandy on the rocks, which I still maintain kind of butterscotch vibe, but Kamrah is also a great choice as well. So either of these in the line are not ones you'll sleep on. Projection, performance, incredible, incredible, incredible. Two more. This next one is a new one for me, and I waited a long time to get it because it's always been like $60, and I guess either people stop buying, I don't know, maybe they come out with something new, but bought this for $25, and it is such a heavy hitter. This is from the house of Cristiano Ronaldo. This is Legacy private edition. This is an eau de parfum made by Fabrique, and this fragrance is the most complex $25 fragrance I think I've ever had that wasn't cloning something else. You have something like a tonka musky base. The thing that differentiates this is that its top note is a maple sap, which is the first time that I've ever seen that note in a fragrance, maple sap, which is gives it kind of a cloying, syrupy kind of vibe to it. And that's possibly the only thing that hurts it, is that it does get a little jupe-esque, but it's not cloyingly sweet insofar as it's like cough syrup. It's just thick, you know, it just smells thick on the ground kind of thing. Really, really good. Ronaldo Legacy. This is the private edition, which is eau de parfum. Last, and maybe least, or not least, I don't know. Not really in any order, but if you are on a budget, one particular design house I would look at as well is a design house called Banana Republic. Now, I don't know if they still are, but this is, if you go out to the rack stores, Ross, Burlington are the two that had these, carry a lot of Banana Republic. These are the same fragrances that they sell in the Banana Republic store for like $70, $100. Not worth that, in my opinion. It's not worth that, but it is worth $20. And being able to pick up $20. Trying to look at this. Yeah, they are. So these are eau de parfum concentrations, and there's a lot that I could have shown. I have most of them, I think, but I just grabbed one of them. I think it's the coolest bottle of them. Tobacco and tonka bean. This is the purple one, so I like it the best, but the bottle, not the fragrance. Midnight Hour Vintage 78, and the cherry one I didn't like that much because I like dark cherry and complex notes, and that one was like cherry Pop-Tart, like really sweet, overly sweet. This is very similar vibes to Armaf Odyssey Black, because it kind of resembles Tobacco, Tom Ford's New Arc. They perform well. They're not going to blow you away 4 or 5 hours max, but they're simple, beautiful fragrances. I think this is probably a 2.5. I don't see this as being more than a 2.5 ounce, but yeah, you can get these at Burlington and Ross, depending on how depleted the stock is around you. And you can also get them online too. You can get all these things online, but my favorite is Midnight Hour, probably from this line. But Banana Republic's really good. It's a good line. And it performs better than a couple of these other, like English Laundry doesn't have the greatest performance, so I didn't necessarily want to recommend it, but I've also recommended enough on this channel that people should know about that if they watch my other videos. But that's it. Top 10 fragrances for around $20, and went a little bit faster. Someone commented on my video that they fall asleep before they even listen to me talk about fragrances, which is, in my opinion, one of the greatest compliments you can give me, because this is ASMR as well, but I wanted to do at least a couple videos that you could follow along and see all the fragrances as well. So, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. 10 fragrances for $20. I'll see you on